Right, slight change of scenery and slight change of plan, Paul, isn't there?
Yeah.
Tell us all why.
Well, we ought to really clear this house out.
What on earth we're doing in here without our hard hats on, Paul? I don't know.
Yeah, I think you need more than a hard hat if that all went, but yeah, we ought to have them on.
Anyway, we're going to get our hard hats on and
get
clear
out of
this.
Here. There's things in here we don't want to break.
No.
And get smashed to pieces, so yeah.
Right, let's tentatively remove some stuff.
Come on then.
Right, what now, Poppet?
Right, now we're going to go and get a support to wedge under this beam here.
Right here. We've managed to clear all that space now that we need to get to. So right here is where we want to support.
That's it, because we're going to cut that out.
We're cutting the rest of this beam out, aren't we?
Absolutely rotten this end, and just balancing on a pole.
Yeah.
So we're going to take that out, take this little bit of floor out, strip that floor, put some new planks up on there just temporarily, and then we can get back to focusing on what we were doing.
And it gives us a bit of a platform to work
off from that side.
On this side, doesn't it?
Because we've got to support that huge beam up above. So that's why we're making good this floor, so that we can do that.
It's all tied in, isn't it?
It is, yeah. There you go.
Unlike the big, gigantic beam up there, which isn't tied in much at all.
No, it's not. It's worrying, that.
Right, let's crack on.
Croquant.
surprising, isn't it? That's like a gin bar. Not too much vibration. Oh, that's it. Okay. That changes it, doesn't it? Oh, that's great. Well done. Smashing our helmets together, aren't we? Oh, that's great.
Wow.
It's quite impressive now, isn't it?
That opens it up, Poppet, doesn't it?
Certainly does.
Look at the magnificent fireplace.
Isn't that
Look how
amazing?
big it is in relation to Paul.
It's great, isn't it?
I reckon that's got to be
10 foot.
10, 11 foot. I reckon 11 foot.
Look at
If
these.
you're 5, 10 and a half.
Yeah. Look at these little beauties, aren't they amazing? Happy little face there.
Original Norman carvings. We're looking at over 900 years old, everyone. Phenomenal, isn't it?
Yes.
My favourite bit as well as the carvings is that top stone
Yeah.
above the timber beam.
Be lovely all cleaned up.
Especially with the top stonework above the dress stone, all monocoused in one
Yeah.
colour.
Yeah.
Look at that. The original cauldron that was, well, the original was tiny compared to the one that would have been here for the distillery, isn't it?
Yeah.
They didn't leave any stew in there for us, everyone, did they? No. Nice thing to have, though, as part of the Boulier. And stand in that fireplace for me again, Paul.
It makes you wonder if there was a raised hearth here, because these nice big stones have been put on
Yes.
kind of normal
Yeah, I wonder,
stones.
because you often see that at the Plat de Jour restaurants we've been to. The fireplace is raised, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think you're right there, because it looks like it. The stone is different in this lower section, isn't it? Which suggests there was kind of some
Big
2 foot
hearth.
high hearth or something, which would have made boiling for the distillery a lot easier.
Wonder
If only we had
if wonder if we'll reinstate something.
we might do, mightn't we? If only we had pictures, everyone. Well, look at that. Look at glorious Paul in the glorious fireplace. Well done, Poppet. That's it's all part of what we need to do for 2.5.
Yeah.
So this is all set up to try and get some support under that beam. So now we've cut away all the rotten floor. We still need to take up
We're going to do the same here, aren't we?
these boards. Show us, Paul.
Yeah, we're going to put another support in, one that we know we've put in and we can...
Rely
just wants
on.
raising a little bit and a block put in there.
It's only a bit of a
Tree.
chestnut or something.
And
then that.
Then we know we can get on that, don't we?
Exactly, Paul.
We've got some planks to put along there, and then we can put our acro on this beam, holding that big beam
Holding
up there.
that big beam up there. Acro here.
If we got an
Up
acro long
to
enough,
there.
that is.
If not an acro, then a good solid bit of timber.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the plan, Poppets. And just to replace this, it's all necessary before we can crack on with dismantling any more of
Crock
2.5. That has obviously seen better days, so we can't have a floor on something like that.
No, so we'll make all that good.
One job leads to another, Poppet, doesn't it?
It does.
But we're eating that elephant, everyone.
We are.
How are we eating the elephant, Poppet?
One bite at a time. I don't like the taste of elephant.
I'm full. Time for dessert, isn't it?
It is. Something a bit nicer.
There's jeopardy at the Buymeacoffee pole, isn't there?
There's lots of jeopardy here.
We've been stopped in our tracks.
We really have. There's not much that stops us here or much that gets us down. Well, there's a bit that gets us down.
But
this is really big.
the bit that gets us down is currently, and has been for the past nearly a year, is this little bit of the project.
Yeah. But we'd kind of got our heads around the stonework bit. I certainly have got my head around the stonework side of it. I was excited.
And off the back of you getting your head round it, I had gotten my head round it, and we were looking forward to
Getting started.
getting stuck in and started chucking a few of the stones down.
Which we did yesterday.
And then
we realised this.
this.
This beam here is hanging on. That's the stone under it. And this little bit here.
Is the wall line underneath.
And that's like
So-
20 odd, 25 foot up in the air.
So there, do that roof, that wall line again, Paul.
What about here?
And everything towards me
All this
is all rotten. So we are in disbelief that that beam is even still there. And so obviously,
We can't even go in the house next door now because of
And
that.
and half an hour ago, we were in there, sawing the beam, taking the rotten floor out.
Yeah.
We're
mad.
essentially lucky to be alive, Paul.
Oh. But this, you know, we take some chances here at the Buymeacoffee, as you know. We really do take some, but that is just too big.
No.
We can't be.
We genuinely don't want to die.
No. So now we have got no option but to try and. We're
Look.
just trying to find at the moment people with machinery that can hopefully come and get this beam out before it falls out. When it is literally 2 inches. Look.
I just can't
absolutely
believe.
rotten.
I don't know what's holding that up.
It's just madness. So yeah, we can't, that's just kind of put a stop on it because we certainly can't take any more stone off with that like that.
We can't touch any more of this stone for the minute.
So we're just waiting for people to get back to us. We've got a couple of people, French people, that a farmer, local farmer, and a French roofer that we know.
Essentially, we need a telescopic.
We need a machine here that can lift these beams out. Take the roof off.
So I mean, taking all these sheets off.
Which need to come off anyway. It would force the job. But
they do need to come off, but then we're essentially leaving a whole new cottage
vulnerable,
fully exposed when we're heading into winter. So none of this is ideal.
But we can't leave this like this either, this wall like this, because it will just be on the floor soon.
So who knows? We're definitely not out of the woods. We're really thinking that now the scaffolding was up, we were going to be on this, and this is going to be great. And
quite excited yesterday, weren't we?
We were. It's not the first time it's happened. You know, we start one job and then something else occurs.
It's very organic.
In this case, this, and it's caused a whole new job.
But this one is out of our hands, I think, for the moment. So we're going to have to.
We can't move this beam. We can't even strap it up and secure it to that beam, because that beam isn't even supported there. It's not even on the wall. So we've got nothing to hoist it on to support it. So when we just took away that rotten floor underneath, thinking we'll put an acro under that beam, we can no longer now work under that beam, because that's a miracle how that's still in place there. Anyway.
So it's halted things again for the moment. So we've just got to try and hope that somebody can come up with some sort of machinery or something in order for us to move forward, because that's got to come out first, that beam.
Watch this space, everyone. Works have halted once more on cottage 2.5.
And then it'll be back to the stonework.
We're going to go and lick our wounds now because we're feeling quite defeated.
It doesn't take much to get to, it just turns on a sixpence here, doesn't it? 1 minute you're all upbeat and you can crack on, and then the next minute you're met with that. It's just, anyway, we'll get there.
We will get there, everyone.
Temporary stall.
It is. If you enjoyed today's episode, then please hit that like button and the subscribe button, and make sure you have the bell clicked for notifications. A bientôt!